Okay, in this tutorial we're gonna talk about particles. We are only going to talk about this for this tutorial because it's a little bit complicated but very interesting and fun. So first I will hit my keyboard the Ctrl B and to have the building window, and then just click on the ground and have an object. I will open my inventory, find my I'm sorry for this, find the set of script, and then in here there is a script called particles, and I just drag it into the content tab. And as you can see, in here the particle is already working, but there are ways to modify these particles. So we just double click on the script, and then we can move the build window away and just focusing on here now. Okay, here actually you can just simply changing this like true or false, and then the start color. Okay, we will start from here. If I would like to change the start color, not this kind of pinky anymore, then I will need to find the color, right? So I will go to texture, and then because I'm selecting this object, and maybe I would like to start with more blue. No, it's not easy to understand the difference. Okay, I will select the red one, and then simply click on copy LSL, and then OK, and OK, and then I just select this, delete that, and Ctrl V to paste that here. And you will see, no, there's nothing different, only the box is red. So we hit the save key. As you can see, right at the moment you can see the difference. Yeah, the particles start with the red, and then the end color you can select another color as well. So I would like to change a color. Maybe I would like to have the yellow one. So I copy the color code, and I just close this, and I try to delete this part and paste that here, and I hit on save. And as you can see, it's become orangish, and the red goes to yellow. And it will ask you the start alpha. Alpha is how transparent you like. Is no transparency, and 0 is totally transparent, so it will disappear at the end. So maybe I don't want to be so full color at the beginning, so I will change that at the 08, and I save. I guess the change will be pretty small, so you cannot really understand. It's just a little bit lighter. So over 1 is not really working, but you can change that like that 01, and then let's save it and see. It just become too light. You cannot even see that. Okay, so I will change that back to that maybe the 09 then. Okay, I save it, so it's come back again. Okay, glow effects, true or false. Let's just see if we type false, and then in here the language just false, true, two kinds, so it's pretty easy to understand. Okay, I use false, and let's see what's the difference it become. So it's just not that it's got a little bit difference, and the size, let's change that too and see what will be different. And then starting size is something you can change too, so I will change that like I would like have 1.5, the big ones, 1.5, and I still want 1.5. And end size, because I want it to become smaller, so yeah, it can be stay like this, but I will try to do this. So I hit on save, So you can see, wow, it's become very big, and because they are big, so they are connecting to each other, so it's kind of blurred. It really just depends on which kind of effect and where you're gonna use that. And you can just change everything you want and see that the difference about that. And particle life is how long it will stay on the in the environment. So I can just choose 5, so it will stay here for 5 seconds each of the particle. And if I just change that into 1, as you can see, it will be very short lifetime. It just come and go, come and go. It's just very fast. And system life, that you can give that a time to. Emission rotate, I would change the like the 0.5, and then let's see, and it's just comes very very slow. So in here you can just make as small a number as possible, so it will come very fast. It really just depends on how you want to use that. And part for emission, maybe I can change the like 5, and then it will go more. Radius is how far it will go. Like if I change that into 1 meter, and it's just right here. So if I am making a campfire with this kind of effect, actually it's pretty good. So let me try. If I change the radius like 5, what will that be? As you can see, it goes very far away. So okay, I will change this back to like 2. Okay, inner angle is something that you can change to, like I would like to have 5, and outer angle is as you can see how the particle works. Now it's working like a circle. It's pretty interesting, right? And outer angle, maybe I will change like 3, and we will see how it will work. So there is no real only one answer here, just you can play with that, and it depends on what you gonna use about this. So I will just keep that like 5 and 0. Omega, you can try to play with that too. Minimum speed and maximum speed, I will just let's just try it first. If I make the minimum speed as the 001, and now you can see the speed how it can go, and maximum speed like 1.0, something like this. You can see how it working is totally different from what it was now. Acceleration, how from which angle, XYZ, and how it's gonna do the emission thing. And it also can do with the wind. So if we do the wind, it's true. So it will be it will affect by the wind. If the bouncing, let's try that, and then save. And this will, as you can see, when it goes to the ground part, it's just the bouncing that is, you can kind of understand the feeling about that. Okay, so everything that here you can try to change that, and random acceleration, let's try true too. Particle. So this is just so simple and easy. You can just play with that and then hit the save. Okay, so after here, there's nothing else you need to change. So you just because here is the inside script, that how it works. So just the top part is pretty straightforward. It's explain itself, and if you don't really understand, just try to change the number or true or false, and you can see the difference between that. So this is about the particles and a little bit of logic about the script. So in the OpenSim, you just try it and save it and look at. Finally, you will find out what is the best for you to use, and most of the time you can make your object like totally transparent, so it will just stay somewhere and no one can see that, but it just works there. So in this case, if you don't want anyone to see that and you don't want it influence the environment, don't forget, come to the object tab and make that phantom. So when people walking around that, they will not be stopped by the object. So let's just close that and then try to walk through that. And as you can see, there's no problem. I can standing around the object and walking around the object without problem. This kind of script can make become very interesting and make different atmosphere feeling. So I encourage you just try to play with that and then get the logic about the scripting language in the OpenSim. Okay, so I guess I will see you next time.